Hi guys, and you know by the top I'm wearing what I'm going to talk about. Oh, yeah, I think that's the mood of the entire country this morning or this today. Yeah, it's just pretty deflated, aren't we? Everyone up and down the country. So of course, as you will know, England got to the final of the Euros. Well, yes, the 2020 Euros, even though it was 2021, but it was meant to be last year. So Euros 2020. We got to the final, our first major final in 55 years. It was such a huge occasion. We were like, oh my God, is it finally coming home? Is it finally coming home? Football's coming home. Oh my God. We all believed, what we did in the knockout stages, beating Germany 2-0, absolutely smashing Ukraine, getting past Denmark in the final, going up against Italy, a very good side, a team that are unbeaten in 30 games. We were definitely going to be the underdogs in this game, but we thought, we've got a chance. If we can get at them early, we've got a chance. Come on, England, you can do this. Let's bring football home. We can win our first major competition since the 1960s when we won the World Cup. We all believed, we all thought it was coming home, up and down the country all week, all last week. It was like, oh my God, can England do it? Can England do it? Can Gareth Southgate do it? A first trophy in over 50 years. Come on, England! And no, it was not to be, sadly, I think, and we're all absolutely gutted. Yeah, we were beaten by Italy in the final on penalties. Ugh. So yeah, we're all gutted right now. We all thought it was going to happen. I'm just going to go bit by bit over the game, what happened. But so yeah, game gets started at Wembley. Full, so big, so packed house at Wembley. I think over 60,000 England fans. The atmosphere was amazing. Quite a lot of Italy fans too. A big contingent of Italy fans. And yeah, the game gets started, and we got off to a really good start. Took the fight to Italy, and within 2 minutes, Luke Shaw gets the goal. Oh my God! The entire country just went nuts. Luke Shaw, yes, come on, it's coming home. Luke, we all thought, oh my God, we're going to do it. Luke Shaw, 2 minutes in, I think one of the earliest ever goals in a final in European competitions at international level. So, oh my God, we're going to do it. So we thought, what a great start. So for the first 20 minutes, we were doing really well. We were frustrating Italy. We took the fight to them, and we were just getting at them, because that's what you need to do against Italy, because they're such a good team. They're unbeaten for over 30 games for a reason, and they're so experienced at this level, aren't they? They've been to so many different finals, whereas this England team, this is like brand new to them. This is their these are all kids, aren't they? This is our first final, like I said, in over 55 years. And we all thought, oh my God, we can do this. England, come on, England. But then Italy got control of the game. They got control of possession. We just couldn't get the ball, and it was getting quite frustrating. I think at one point it was like 29% possession at one point in the first half, and Italy was starting to get chances, and we were just holding them back. But no, it was still 1-0 at half time. We thought, okay, we can do this. Just hold on for the second half, and we can do it. Come on, England! It's coming home. And then the second half was just completely the same. Second half, we just completely dropped off. To put it in a football technical phrase, we just parked the bus. For the entire second half, England just put 10 men behind the ball and completely parked the bus. Literally, most of the second half was in England's half. Italy were just attack. And we just didn't show any spine at all. We just let Italy have complete possession. They were out-passing us, they were out-thinking us, they were outrunning us. England were just chasing shadows. And Italy's class and level just was showing. And eventually they broke through with a penalty in the 67th minute. Bonucci scores with a very scrappy penalty, but it was a goal. So yeah, Italy, it's 1-1, and it was deserved. Italy were controlling the game. It was more or less a training game for them the second half. So it was coming 1-1. We're like, oh, but we thought we could still do this if we just get back on the counter. We can do this. But no, Italy still dominated a lot of the game. Pickford made some good saves and kept us in the game at 1-1. We didn't have many chances, man. I'll go with the shots on target. We just couldn't create enough game. Harry Kane had a bit of a stinker, which is a shame, because he scored some very good goals in the knockout stages against Germany, Ukraine and Denmark, but he just couldn't get a goal here. And you got to give credit to Italy's defence, even though they've got a pair of ageing centre backs with Chiellini and Bonucci. I think they're both in their 30s. We just didn't trouble them all evening, because we just let Italy have complete control of the game in the second half. But it went to full time, and we thought, oh, great, another 30 minutes of watching Italy just attack was great. So yeah, extra time was more or less the exact same. Italy would just attack, attack, attack. I think we had one or two chances with Sterling, but it was Italy's goalkeeper, who's a big boy, he made a good save. But yeah, went to penalties, luckily. Oh, and we were just like, oh, even if we win this now on penalties, it's not going to be a great feeling, is it? Because we've been completely outplayed for most of this game. So it went to penalties, and Pickford saves the first penalty. We're like, oh my God, come on! Even though we're going to be very lucky. Oh, we're going to win this on penalties. Come on, England! We thought, yes. So Pickford makes the first save, and we thought, okay, we're going to do it. But then no. I think Sancho, his penalty gets saved. I'm like, oh, bollocks. And then Italy scored their next penalty. And then, what happened then? Oh, yeah. Then I think there was some sort of mistake happened. No. Yeah, Rashford missed a penalty, as well as Sancho. And then because of that, if Italy had scored this penalty, Italy would have won. So we were like, come on, Pickford makes the save. Yes, Pickford made 2 saves, like, yes. And then who comes up to take our penalty to get us back in the penalty shootout? Bukayo Saka, who's 19 years old and who came on as a sub in extra time. I was like, oh, come on, that is not fair. Poor Bukayo Saka. So he steps up, and the pressure he must have been under, the entire nation watching, millions of people, thousands at Wembley watching him, and it gets saved. Oh, and Italy win the Euros on penalties, 3-2 on penalties. Oh, and we were all gutted, absolutely devastated, because we all thought it was coming home, and sadly it is not. Football is not coming home, at least not for another year. But yes, we're all devastated. But based on the balance of play and how the game was going, Italy did deserve it. I'm sorry if any England fans get annoyed at me in the comments, but they did. Look at the statistics right now. Italy had 19 shots. We had 6. Shots on target. Italy had 6. We had 2 shots on target. 2 shots on target in 2 hours. Italy had 66% possession. We had 32. Or what? 30. Yeah, it was 32 or in the low 30s. Not good enough, 820 passes Italy had. We had 426. So Italy completely dominated and controlled the game for most of it. We just first 20 minutes was good, and then we just let Italy dominate the most of the game. We had 3. They had 3 corners. We had 5. So yeah, on the balance of play, Italy did deserve to win. If we'd have won that on penalties, I think it would have been a very cheeky, dirty, scrappy win to win that after Italy dominated most of the game. And it's a shame, because it's been such a great journey, beating, like I said, the journey we went on, how we all thought this is going to be it. Gareth Southgate and this young, talented squad of England players, we can do it. It's coming home. Football's coming home. No, it's not. At least not for another year, because the World Cup in Qatar is next year. Oh, I think we're all just devastated. We all just really wanted it to be England's time, and it is not. But it's only a young squad of England players, a lot of young, talented players, like, Grealish, Sancho, Saka. They will all learn from this. Foden, Rashford. They will all learn from this. I think we'll be a stronger team for it. Getting to a final and losing a final is a big learning curve, a big learning experience for young players. And look at Liverpool. When we lost the Champions League final to a very experienced and strong Real Madrid side who've been there many times, and for us we were a young, inexperienced side in our first Champions League final in 13 years. So, and it was similar here, really. This is a young squad, and I think they'll bounce back from this. They'll come back stronger from this. It's the World Cup next year in Qatar. We will see what happens. If England can do it again, maybe if they can get to the final in the World Cup, we will see. They can come back stronger from this, but I do think this is the start of something very special under Gareth Southgate. Fingers crossed we can do it, or we can do it all over again in the World Cup next year. It's been a hell of a journey. We all believed, but like I said, there's a lot of positives we can take from this. We were just completely outclassed by a very, very well-drilled, very experienced Italian side who've been here many times before. This is like their 10th final, I think, in 20, 30 years. So they're very experienced at this, Italy. I think the England players will learn from this, and I think we will fully bounce back, hopefully, for the World Cup. So yeah, guys, what are your thoughts? Are you gutted like me and so many other millions up and down the country this Monday? What are your thoughts? Do you think football will come home next year for the World Cup? Fingers crossed, touch wood. Yeah, guys. So yeah, of course, football got a little bit of a break now. Of course, the Premier League is back in I think just over a month. Woohoo! So yeah, I'll be looking forward to doing that. I'll be doing a prediction video with Luke, James, and Callum for that in a few weeks' time. Because of course, the Premier League will be coming back soon. Woohoo! The new Premier League season, and of course, the World Cup is next year. So yeah, lots of football coming up, guys. I'm gutted England couldn't do it. Football couldn't come home, but our first final in 55 years. It was still an amazing achievement for the lads, and I do think they will learn from this. We'll come back stronger, and we'll go again for the World Cup next year. Come on, England. 3 lines on a shirt. Woo! It will come home one day. Fingers crossed, yeah. All right, see you guys.